Hi, this is Nick from Lake Geneva Country Meats, and today we're going to make grilled adobo sirloin bavette steaks, also known as sirloin flat meat. These come from this nice big steak right here that comes from the sirloin of the beef. It comes in this nice long thing like you see, but we cut it into smaller pieces for you to cook more easily. This is one of the pieces that we cut. You can see it's a more fibrous steak like a flank or a skirt steak, and it has a definite grain to the meat. This is important to note because when we're done cooking, we're going to want to cut against the grain. We've seasoned this with our adobo seasoning. It's a nice Mexican-inspired seasoning because we're going to make fajitas with this. What I did was just lightly season it on all sides, you can see here, and let it sit for an hour. This is called a dry brine. It brings moisture out from the surface, from the inside of the meat to the surface. So you can see it's going to be a little wet on the outside, and we just let that sit for an hour. Very simple. Now we're going to put it on the grill. Now all we have to do is put the seasoned steak onto the grill, direct heat at 400 degrees for 5 minutes per side. We've cooked the steak for 5 minutes on one side, so we're going to go ahead and flip it. We only want to flip it once, because if you're looking, you're not cooking. Remember that, kids. That's a good tip from me. We're cooking this at a little bit lower temperature than we would like a flank steak because it is a thicker steak than a flank or a skirt steak. So it just takes a little bit more time at that lower temperature to cook through. This can be a tougher steak, so you don't want to go beyond medium doneness. If you do, it will dry out and get tough, so we don't recommend cooking beyond medium. Alright, we've cooked this for the last 5 minutes. Time to pull it off. Delicious. Put it on the cutting board, let it sit for 5 minutes before we slice it. We'll slice it up. Okay, so we've let this rest. Now we're going to slice it against the grain. It's very important to do that to keep it tender. Nice thin slices. Look how juicy this is from that dry brine. Take these thin slices off, and then we can use this for fajitas, tacos, whatever we like. And that's how we make our grilled adobo sirloin bavette steak. Super easy, only need the adobo seasoning, dry brine it for about an hour before you cook it, then 5 minutes aside. You have delicious meat for fajitas, tacos, whatever you'd like. If you like this recipe, check out our other sirloin bavette steak recipe. We do it on stovetop. It's a little different and also delicious. Thanks for watching. Click on the link below to see the full recipe on our website. It'll show you everything we used, complete steps, and we appreciate you watching. We'll see you soon at Lake Geneva Country Meats.